Okay, I see a couple numbers in here. I don't see no comments though. What down, family? It's your boy SNTV, man. We in here for the first live of the 2021. What's good? How everybody living in 2021? Hey, do me a favor, y'all. When y'all come in, go ahead and hit the like button. Let's get it cracking. Shout out to the SNTV gang. And shout out to everybody who made it to see 2021. And rest in peace to everybody who did. We finna turn up in here. Hold on, let me get my thumbnail set up. Stay playing. We live right now. Let me get this right. Let me get this right. Damn, why the fuck my what's the name ain't coming up? Question's gonna have to be what it is. Who we got in here? Let's see who we got in here. All right, we got my man 4D TV. Shout out 4D TV, man. I know you was going through something a couple months ago, man. Glad to see you in 2021. I ain't seen you in a minute. We got Zane B in here. Davion. Shout out the Real Beauty Queen. Who else we got? Justina Harrison. Got the Sizzle God in here. Yeah, we definitely got the gang in here, man. I'm gonna let a couple more of y'all go and get on in here. Let me set this. Did everybody enjoy their Christmas and shit? How was y'all living? I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I had a pretty decent Christmas myself. How the fuck wanna let me That's weird as hell. Brother Johnny, what's good? What's good? What's good? What you get for Christmas? I got to see my kids smile. You know what I'm saying? I got to see my kids smile. That's really all I want. Christmas for the kids, you know? All right, Happy New Year's to everybody. All right. Now, y'all know Chicago has been one big fucking soap opera for real. To many, to the people of Chicago, you know, it's our life, it's how we live. And Mayor Lightfoot, I've been on the fence with Mayor Lightfoot since she's became the mayor. I've been on the fence with her because she'd have made a lot of, you know what I'm saying, shaky ass decisions. Shout out to Cello3544. Appreciate the super chat. He said for the SNTV gang. I appreciate you, gang. That's love. Yeah, I've been on the fence with her. And, you know, at this point, she's really kind of, you know what I'm saying, like, she can't cease to amaze me with some of the stuff she's done. She's also been a part of a woman. Well, they tried to sweep it under the rug, but what it was is the police went into a woman's apartment by accident, and they searched the woman's apartment looking for drugs or whatever. The woman was butt naked the whole time, screaming, telling the police they got the wrong apartment. The woman turned out to be a social worker. This is really where they fucked up at. She turned out to be a social worker, so it went viral. But this actually happened almost 2 years ago. You know? So I'm gonna let y'all check that out real quick, and we're gonna get into that.
Lightfoot meets with Anjanette Young about the botched raid at her home as some critics call for the mayor to resign. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ben Bradley.
And I'm Tina Baron. Lourdes Duarte is off today. Group of activists gathered at City Hall to demand the resignation of Mayor Lori Lightfoot as the political fallout over the botched raid continues.
WGN's Mike Lowe is live at City Hall with this story. Mike?
Ben and Dina, good afternoon. When Anjanette Young first made the decision to go public with the humiliation that she suffered during this botched raid, she pointedly said that Mayor Lori Lightfoot had come to her church during the mayoral campaign and asked for her vote.
Shit.
That the mayor eventually did earn. But Young said she wanted to meet again with the mayor and ask her how this raid could have happened and how the city could have responded the way it did. Today, both sides met for the first time, saying they had
y'all. Hold on, I'm finna start it over.
And lengthy conversation.
I'm finna start it over. I ain't even share my fucking screen. I tweaked out.
But right now,
Mayor Lori Lightfoot meets with Anjanette Young about the botched raid at her home as some critics, call for the mayor to resign. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ben Bradley.
And I'm Tina Barron. Lourdes Duarte is off today. Group of activists gathered at City Hall to demand the resignation of Mayor Lori Lightfoot as the political fallout over the botched raid continues.
WGN's Mike Lowe is live at City Hall with this story. Mike?
Ben and Dina, good afternoon. When Anjanette Young first made the decision to go public with the humiliation that she suffered during this botched raid, she pointedly said that Mayor Lori Lightfoot had come to her church during the mayoral campaign and asked for her vote, a vote that the mayor eventually did earn. But Young said she wanted to meet again with the mayor and ask her how this raid could have happened and how the city could have responded the way it did. Today, both sides met for the first time, saying they had a, quote, very candid and lengthy conversation. We'll have more on that in just a moment. But right now, the mayor is also dealing with the fallout from the nearly 100 pages of emails that were released just before the holiday weekend.
Her New Year's resolution should be to resign from her office and go back to Ohio.
Police accountability activist Eric Russell stood outside of City Hall on the last day of the year and said a series of damning emails should be the last straw for Mayor Lori Lightfoot.
The recent release of the emails associated with the botched raid of our dear sister, Anjanette Young, must be made the last straw in a long line of failures by this administration.
This month, video of a botched police raid was widely seen on local and national media. It shows police storming into a West Side home looking for a suspect with a gun, only they were at the wrong address. It was later revealed the suspect was wearing an electronic monitoring device and next door. The police had clearly failed to do sufficient research, which became cruelly evident on the video. Social worker Anjanette Young had been changing clothes, getting ready for bed after her shift at a Chicago hospital, and was standing naked when the cops barged in. She was humiliated and hysterical for 40 minutes as all male officers searched her home, ignoring her pleas for an explanation and her desperate attempts to tell them they were in the wrong home.
There's a lot of trust that's been breached.
The mayor initially denied that she knew about the incident, but later acknowledged she had been told by staff members more than a year ago. Mayor Lori Lightfoot's office released a batch of emails and documents related to the raid, which show the mayor was informed there was a, quote, pretty bad wrongful raid. The mayor responded, adding her chief risk officer to the email chain and writing, quote, I have a lot of questions about this one. Can we do a quick call about it?
In the email, Mayor Lightfoot said that she has a lot of questions about this one. But the Black and brown community have a lot of questions also, but we doubt Mayor Lightfoot's willingness to be transparent.
And she decided not to really take it seriously and address the situation.
For anti-violence activist Tio Hardiman, the fifth floor maneuvers echo the scandal that led to the end of Mayor Rahm Emanuel's tenure, an effort to keep incendiary video of the police killing of Laquan McDonald from public view.
We do not want a repeat of Rahm Emanuel here in the year 2020.
Now, before I get into Mayor Lightfoot, because Mayor Lightfoot actually wasn't on her post when it happened. I'm going to get into the CPD. And then I'm going to get a little bit more into why Mayor Lightfoot, she needs to just go and leave. I agree with them when they say that she needs to get the fuck on about her business. Imagine you being at home, a hard-working citizen. You pay your taxes now. As a matter of fact, you work for the same motherfuckers directly that's coming to violate you like this. Look at this dude. Show y'all something. Show y'all something.
Only they were at the wrong address. It was later revealed the suspect was wearing an electronic monitoring device.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
It shows police storming into a West Side home looking for a suspect with a gun.
Look at this clown.
Only they were at the wrong address. It was later revealed the suspect was wearing an electronic monitoring device and next door. The police had clearly failed to do sufficient research, which became cruelly evident on the video. Social worker Anjanette Young had been changing clothes, getting ready for bed after her shift at a Chicago hospital, and was standing naked when the cops barged in. She was humiliated and hysterical for 40 minutes as all male officers searched her home, ignoring her pleas for an...
Look at this goofy motherfucker. This woman is right now fearing for her life, damn near. She's in an outrage. She wants to know why in the fuck are these people in her house this time of night, knowing damn well that she shoot at the straight and narrow. She's a straight and narrow. Check this cop out right here. This big Jimmy Neutron head motherfucker right here in this woman front room without a care in the world, and he wrong as hell. He's not even concerned about what she's talking about. Fuck you. Knowing that motherfuckers couldn't have had him in his front room butt naked going through his shit like this right now. You know that this woman is unarmed. Let this woman go put some clothes on, first of all. Second of all, you mean to tell me that y'all looking for somebody and y'all go in the wrong fucking apartment building and the nigga got an ankle monitor on? Real shit. How in the fuck? The nigga got a whole tracking device on his ankle. But y'all went in the wrong building. CPD getting hot. They doing everything else on the job but proper fucking police work. That's why Chicago is like fucking Grand Theft Auto 6 right now. Because of people like him. Look at this goofy. Now while he in there searching down a completely innocent woman, violating her fucking constitutional rights, the person who he really after, he could have been getting away right there. I mean, it's crazy the shit that we have to go through as citizens in the United States of America. This is an outrage. What the fuck? How did y'all screw this one? You really screwed the fucking pooch on this one, you mooly. How did y'all get this wrong? This nigga got a whole tracking device on him, and y'all couldn't get this right? How about find out who y'all looking for, his name, and his address should be there. He has a fucking tracking device on him. So obviously he's on parole or probation or something. This motherfucker can't even leave out the house past a certain time, and y'all go in the wrong apartment building. This is a perfect example of how Breonna Taylor died. Not to say it was the same situations, but negligence. Negligence. Real talk. This ain't rocket science. This is not rocket science. Motherfucker ain't looked at no paper, nothing. They Rollo, oh, that shit, little Rollo, oh, he back over there selling that shit. Oh, let's go pick him up. Motherfuckers ain't looked at, oh, I know where he live at. I bet one of them said, oh, I already know where he live at. And got over there and didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Had to. Now, think about this situation. The police coming in your shit like they ran in this woman's shit. From the video, I didn't hear them say shit about them, the police, until they got right up on her. What if she would have had something on her and start shooting at them? I guarantee you, she would have been the one that went to jail for it. She would have went to jail for it, or she probably wouldn't have made it to jail because she would have got killed right there on account of a fucking mistake that they made. And see, my thing is with these scumbags is this. If I make a mistake, cool, I made a mistake. Whatever I got to do or whatever come behind that mistake, I'm man enough to accept that mistake. These motherfuckers try to hide the shit and threaten you if you release the footage and all of that, like they tried to do this woman. They really tried to extort this woman into not, blackmail this woman into not putting the fucking video out. Like, this is crazy. Also, which leads me to my decision about Mayor Lightfoot. Mayor Lori Lightfoot. That was a situation that happened about 9 or 10 months ago where a woman got hit by police. The police officer hops out the car. He go to joking, talking about, oh, I ain't do all that. Whole time, he done hit the fucking woman. He done hit the woman. Like I said, shit happens. Everybody make mistakes. But why in the fuck is Lori Lightfoot under her watch? The police keep trying to hide footage and, extort people into not putting footage out and all type of old fuck shit. What is this going on? Are y'all the mob? Or are y'all the people that's supposed to be serving and protecting the fucking city? Because y'all acting like the mob. Real talk. Y'all acting like the Gambino fucking crime family or some goddamn body. With all this bullshit that y'all doing, CPD. Now, Rahm Emanuel wasn't shit either, but damn. Y'all seem like y'all running the mob. So, she got to go. She really got to go. At first it was fun and games and all this shit. And now she's sweeping shit under the rug. That's why she got to go. Clearly it showed in the email to where she said, we need to have a conversation about this. I guess that conversation never fucking happened. Because this woman had to release the footage to get them to do something about it. Now she released the footage and you want to talk. I don't want to talk no more. Ain't no point in talking. Motherfuckers just trying to talk to you. You ain't want to hear it. Now everybody finna know about it. Now you finna lose your job. And the messed up part about it, she came in on this. But at the same time, you got to look at it like this. She signed up for it, so she should have been on top of her fucking job. She sitting over there doing all that bullshit but her job. She doing everything else. She taking pictures and you know what I'm saying, shooting videos and shit. But she ain't doing no motherfucking job. So, Mayor Lightfoot, you and that goddamn fro that never really quite curled all the way over, y'all got to go. Y'all got to leave the city of fucking Chicago. Real talk. On my mama, y'all ass got to go. For real. Because y'all tweaking. It's a lot of shit that happened in the city of Chicago that make the whole city look bad. And we all know that in the black community, it's always that underlying silence when it comes to women being basically molested. It exists, but we don't talk about it. If you think about it, all of the women, the young ladies, or the women that are now women that, when they were young ladies that got touched or molested or raped or something by a family member or somebody that was close to them or a boy off the block and they never said nothing about it. It's not too many that haven't. And that's always been a problem for us. And see, we the last community that can really say something about the sick shit when it happened because of the stuff that we allowed. We knew R. Kelly was a scumbag 30 years ago. Everybody knew R. Kelly was a creep. In Chicago, we did. Did nobody care? But when everything came out years later, it's, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. We knew. The same as in the Catholic Church. For years and years and years and years and years, the Catholic Church has worn the stigma, and rightfully so, that the priests are touching kids and doing stuff with kids behind the scenes. Now, of course, you're dealing with the Pope and the Vatican and all of that, which they say a lot of devilism goes on in there. I'm not going to get too deep off into that because I don't know about it. But from what I have heard, it's a lot of stuff that's wrong that goes on in that church. Father Pfleger, he's been asked to step down from his post at his church because he's been accused of some stuff that happened 40 years ago. Now, it's messed up because, everybody like, why they coming 40 years saying something about some shit that he did back then, even if he did do it? And also, Father Pfleger and Minister Farrakhan is real cool. But it makes you think that at some point, when you own that mission and when you're doing stuff like that, it makes you think that at some point, you're going to have to wear that smear on your name. Now, I'm not saying that he's innocent. I'm definitely not saying that he's innocent. But 40 years, some shit that he did 40 years ago, if he did it, it's fucked up. But my thing is, the bigger question is, how did this come out 40, some shit that he did 40 years ago? I'm pretty sure it's a lot of motherfuckers that was at the church back then or wherever he was when he so-called did it. I'm pretty sure they probably dead and gone. And did he do it? And why is this? What is it about the Catholic Church that they have this infatuating with molesting children? What is it? Is that just an ideal place to go to when you feel like you want to, get away with touching some kids? I don't know. I really don't. But I do know that I've always heard that about the Catholic Church. So, all of it can't be a lie. They trying to get him out of there too. But I say this. To the women that have fell victim to the children or to the grown men and women that have, felt the pain of, being sexually molested and may have not said nothing about it. I'm pretty sure that y'all agree with me when I say at some point the shit gotta stop. And we kind of help perpetuate that cycle when we do nothing about it. Now I know it's a lot of different reasons why something like that may happen to you and you may not say nothing about it. But you gotta think about the next motherfucker after you, because if it traumatized you and messed you up to that point, you got to let the world know what's going on and who doing this shit. Because predators like this, you got to know that you're not the first or the last one that they doing this shit to. Not to say that Father Pfleger's a predator. I'm really talking on more of a general scale now. Because we got to admit that this shit goes on. We can't deny that fact. When a lot of the women that I've been with told me, like, yeah, when I was younger, you know, this and that happened to me. I never said nothing about it because I didn't want, you know what I'm saying? All these women, they lying to me. What the fuck they gonna wait 10, 12 years after some shit happened to them to lie to me about? You know, why they gonna, you know, there's no reason to lie now. So I feel as though it's about what we make cool. And if we keep harboring bullshit, we gonna keep on getting bullshit. And the crazy thing about it, when it comes to our community, we don't know that it be so much shit that got us fucked up to the point to where we can't think straight. It's hard for a person that's traumatized to run their own business. You know, a lot of shit be on the motherfucking mind, like people having problems sleeping at night type shit. Nightmares and shit. Because of some of the stuff that we've seen. This shit gets swept under the rug all of the time. We gotta look at this shit like this and know that even if he's not guilty of it, it's still like, bro, that's right there. That stigma is right there. Why the fuck is that stigma right there always when it comes to y'all? Like, what is it about y'all and fucking touching underage children? Like, everybody ain't lying. And us, what we do, this is what we do. We know our cousin, uncle, Leroy, whatever, he like to touch kids and shit. He may not have did it to us, but he our uncle. Same way with mama, grandma and them. Mama and them knows he ain't shit. Mama and them know he ain't shit. That's why mama and them don't even leave the kids over there around him half the time. Mama know he ain't shit. But mama ain't gonna put that out there like that. Mama ain't gonna put that out there like that because mama don't want to shame the family. Well, it's time for mama to put that shit out there. It's time for mama to step up and be a mama, and daddy to step up and be a daddy and protect the fucking kids. Because I don't care if it happened 40 years ago or 100 years ago, it's still relevant to today. Real shit. Moving on. A guy got shot a couple months back, and you know how I am. You know how I am. You know, I'm going to say, I'm going to speak from the heart, and I'm going to tell motherfuckers what's real and how I feel. Jacob Blake got shot. When was this? How long ago was this, y'all? About 6 or 7 months ago? Y'all remember that shit? I did a video on it. And I shared a video that he made in the hospital after the fact. The cops in that case, of course, we all knew They not getting charged with nothing. Now, a lot of people may see that as fucked up. Yeah, fucked up. And his family, him and his family, they made a lot of money off of that shit. I want to say millions. I could be wrong, but they made a lot of money from him getting shot. Okay. Whole time, the man had a damn pocket knife. It's like with a lot of shit that happens to us, we just put ourselves in the positions. Why are you playing with a pocket knife? What you finna do? He literally almost got himself killed. What were you about to do, bro? Why do you have a pocket knife knowing what's going out here in these streets? You know police killing niggas. At what point do you start using your head and keep your life? They don't give no fuck about killing you. I don't know why y'all don't get that. Y'all won't understand that shit for nothing in the world. Some of y'all. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about the people that like when the police get behind them, they like to, and, try to fight them and do shit like that. These people gonna kill you, man. Now, some of y'all might say, well, SNTV, what you know? You know. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. How the fuck am I gonna fight you when I'm gonna lose the war before it gets started? You gonna kill me right here. I already understand that with these police and how this shit set up in America, I don't have no win. Because if he says something, I may be able to beat it later on in trial, but right there, I'm going to jail. If they want to take me to jail, I'm going to jail. There's no need for me to physically fight them. There's no need for me to run from them or none of that. Now, y'all might say, well, that's pussy. I don't care about that because I'm trying to make it home. And I'm smart enough to know that I can't beat y'all like that. I can't beat y'all like that. I can't. So I'm not saying, well, when it comes to the police, be a bitch or be docile or nothing like that. I'm saying use your brain. Use your brain. But you live. You live to fight another day. Niggas is not thinking about tomorrow when they doing goofy shit. They not. You thinking in your head, oh, they just out here to break up a fight. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with me. Why they fucking with me? You mad. You didn't even think about these people finna knock your shit back at the wrong move. They don't give a fuck why they came out here. You think they care about that? And the nigga had a dingy ass pocket knife. Wasn't gonna hurt nobody. Probably could have scraped one on him. And they almost took him up out of here. But in some situations, it be our fault, y'all. And we gotta start wearing that shit. We gotta start owning up to the bullshit. We do. We do. We don't. Like real talk. Because we don't. Dr. Dre's wife got in touch with Jerry Heller people. I did hear something too about Dr. Dre supposed to have had a brain aneurysm or something like that. So we definitely praying for Dr. Dre. He's 55 years old. And our life expectancy is not high at all, y'all. So that's what I be saying. When people be on their high horse and shit like that, we gotta understand that you can't take none of that money or none of that shit with you. You can leave it for your children, sure enough, which should be the goal anyway. But at the end of the day, like, we all human. Just because you got money don't mean that you some shit won't happen to you or you're gonna outlive the next motherfucker. In a lot of cases, money is the cause of their death. I'm glad to be in 2021. Real talk. And this all I say to the shorties. Stop putting yourself in that situation. Stop. Stop. Like, even when it comes to the streets, a lot of times niggas do stuff that they know that they don't have no business doing, all because they want to look tough to the next motherfucker. Honestly speaking, if you go to one of your ops block and you chilling on their block doing a fucking live or taking a picture of something on their block and everything go cool, you make it off the block, you post it on the internet. That does not, I repeat, that does not make you look gangster. Nothing happened. You just went on niggas' blocks and took a picture or did whatever it was that you was doing. That wasn't gangster. What you did was risk your fucking life for clout. That's all you do it for, clout. Which means you put yourself in harm's way. And when you do shit like that, the only clout that's gonna come with that is a motherfucker getting up with your glamour, catching you out there, or a motherfucker come out there shooting at you, you shoot at them, y'all get in the shootout, which can lead to both of y'all going to jail, or you shoot them, you hit them, or kill them, which can also lead to you going to jail. 9 times out of 10, it's going to lead to you going to jail because you have the evidence downloaded in your fucking iCloud, you goofy motherfucker. So the situations that we put ourselves in a lot, we got to start thinking about, like, we got to start thinking bigger. Because you thinking like, well, shit, man, fuck that shit. You know, I might just get whooped. You know what I'm saying? They catch me, they might whoop me. No, motherfucker gonna blow your shit off if they catch you. Motherfuckers don't think it'll happen to them. Like, it ain't a game. It really ain't. We seen the last couple people on live that have been killed on live. Put in the chat what they was doing. If you seen any of those last couple videos of people getting killed on live, could anybody put in the chat what every last one of those people was doing before they got killed? Yes, they was talking shit. Most of them was. But some of them wasn't talking shit. Or at least we didn't see that part. All of them was screaming when they was getting shot. Or telling the motherfucker, no, stop playing. Or trying to get out of there. They was getting the fuck on. Do y'all get what I'm saying? You're not trying to check out, bro. So stop putting yourself in positions where you're going to end up fucking checking out. They wasn't trying to catch them bullets. They wasn't saying, oh, no, you damn, you got me, bro. That ain't what the live heard. That wasn't their last fucking words. Their last words always be, well, stop. No, bro, don't do it. Or some shit like that. Always. Always. Ain't nobody trying to leave this motherfucker. I don't know why y'all dangle fucking death at y'all in front of y'all like that. It's like death is right here. You know, the edge of the cliff is right here. Motherfuckers just be, half of their body be hanging over that bitch. And then they got one of their homeboys, they got a string tied to their fucking leg, and one of their homeboys got the string trying to hold them. And they just dangling on the fucking edge of the cliff with the clout. Just their life just on the edge of the cliff. It's like this death. And it's just, they all over the fucking cliff. They don't give a fuck. until it happened to them, or they end up getting fucked up to now the rest of their life they can't even use the bottom half of their body. Like it's and understand this. When I be talking to y'all, I'm not crying or complaining or nothing. I just, when it comes to my people, and not just my people, when it comes to people and doing dumb shit, or when it comes to shit that could have been avoided, and I see people doing crazy shit, and I'm like, why? But why? Like, why? We can't get no legitimate reason on why this shit is going on, or why you doing this shit, but you doing it. See, that's a problem for me. Because if y'all been killing motherfuckers for generations, surely y'all can tell me how the war started. How is it that you so down to load up and go and do a hit on motherfuckers who you might as well say grew up with, in most cases grew up with, and you can't even tell me really how y'all got into it? Oh, it started over. Shit, we was fighting. So all of this started from fucking fighting? What were y'all fighting for? See, the fighting ain't the root of the problem. That's just, what took place after y'all got into it. Somebody said this, somebody said that. 9 times out of 10, y'all into it because y'all hoods probably been into it for decades. So at the end of the day, y'all can't even tell me why y'all so ready to go and kill a motherfucker. Yeah, somebody done died, somebody got laid down, or whatever the case is from y'all side, or maybe your brother, cousin got killed. But what is the real beef? What is the real problem? Most motherfuckers can't answer that. So to me, that's a problem because you died for nothing. Just like the police came out there, it was a fight. He had no business. I guess he was trying to break the fight up. He had no business even being involved in the situation. Period. But once it occurred, he went to flashing knives, and he think he just finna get back in the fucking car like it's sweet. It's 7 police officers around you with their guns out. You think they playing? You just finna get in the car and drive off. Hey, it's rough. No, Terrence Pace said, can't blame no one at the end of the day. No, like, you can blame everybody. I mean, you can't point no specific fingers at a motherfucker because it's something that everybody's doing, but at the end of the day, if I'm a part of it, if I know it's shit that I'm doing, I can blame myself. Real talk. In that situation, the police, hell no, you can't blame the police for doing that shit. I would have did the same thing. What is you doing, bro? Motherfuckers that gave you 17 warnings. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all don't like when motherfuckers tell the truth, but that's just the truth. Them people got to make it home too. And once y'all begin to think like that, then shit'll get better for all of us. Shout out to Poetry LaShawn TV for the super chat. Somebody said something about a third breaking free from a third dimensional plane. Y'all ass going crazy in the comment section. What the hell, this mislead. 10 million. Appreciate that, gang. Look, it's always one goofy in the comment section. Y'all still wearing polo. Who is y'all, bro? I wear what I want to. But most of the shit you see me going out with, when I got on, when I'm going somewhere or something like that, it don't be no polo. But if I was to still be wearing polo, like what's wrong with polo? That's like a lot of people problem. Like we be crazy. I'm sitting here talking all this shit, and you worried about what I got on. Like what I'm supposed to be wearing, what you want me to wear, dog. Like what am I supposed to be wearing? I'm 32 years old. I don't do what everybody else do. I keep telling y'all that. That's how you know motherfuckers be kids. He worry about what I got on instead of worry about what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all still wear polo. I'm at the crib with a hoodie on. I guess motherfuckers be wanting you to spend. See, that's a nigga for you. Motherfuckers want you to spend your money on Gucci and Versace and shit like that to sit in front of the motherfucking computer and talk to their ass. I guess they want you. They, and I want to say, was that a dude that said that shit? Right, talking about brothers and sisters dying and they looking at your clothes. Shit crazy. But anyway, I ain't gonna get that too much attention. But yeah, and I've been guilty of that. And I thought, I look back and I was like, you know what, bro, you could have got your fucking self killed, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know that you wasn't supposed to do that. You knew before you did it, you told yourself, you said SNTV, that might not be such a smart idea. But you did the shit anyway. And something ended up happening to where, guess what? Motherfucker could have almost lost their life or went to jail for life. You see what I'm saying? But by the grace of God, my stupidity didn't cost me my life. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get lucky. In 2021, it's becoming easier and easier as the years progress. Fuck what year we in right now. As the years progress, I've seen it become easier and easier and easier to lose your life. Children in the park playing, children in car seats riding with their mama or with their daddy. You know what I'm saying? Old people sitting in the house in their rocking chair catching bullets. Babies at home doing TikTok dances, catching bullets. We got a vaccine down here right now. We don't know what's going on with that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I can't wholeheartedly put my faith in nothing that these people have created. Not when I know that they probably responsible for creating the fucking disease themselves. And also knowing that this has been predicted right now, has been predicted. And with me knowing that, as shit carries on, to me, it's becoming a very, very scary place. Because I see shit happening, how it's been predicted to happen, in stages. I'm just trying to get us to wake up, because guess what? While we're around this bitch lollygagging and bullshit and losing our life and taking life over bullshit, it's a whole other plan going on around you and we don't even see it. We ain't thinking about nothing but that stimmy. That stimulus. Yeah, so we can take them 600, get that motherfucking, to get 220s and all the rest ones and get on the internet and stunt. Argue about who took who chain and why they did it. Argue about should we let this man in the rap game because he snitched at the age of 13? Leave it to us to always be worried about the wrong shit. You ain't seen the motherfucker say 9 times, you ain't seen the motherfucker into it about nothing dealing with no real fucking money. This motherfucker fucked me out of some money on the stock market, or I was trying to get this house. I was trying to buy this house. He bid me out on it. Beef with me over some shit like that. We don't see that happen. The world big enough for everybody to get some money. But at the same time, if I can respect it a lot more if you beefing over something, not to say that money's everything or money's anything to lose your life about. I'm not saying that, but make it a reason. That's all I'm saying. And right now, we losing our life for no reason. 90% of the deaths that's happening these days are for no reason, and they could have been prevented. Oh, Lil Tony got into it with some motherfuckers on the internet. They called up Lil Tony and blew his shit off. Ain't nobody paid them boys, nothing. They just caught up with Lil Tony for typing some shit on the internet. Posting some pictures on the internet, they caught up with him and spoke him. Damn. If Lil Tony was gonna die like that, Lil Tony could have motherfucking he might as well should have strapped the fucking bomb to his chest and ran in the goddamn Pentagon or the motherfucking police station or some shit. You might as well, Tony. You were a suicide bomber any fucking way. You were a kamikaze. You were a kamikaze. You were a dud. You see what I'm saying? Just being real about it. If we gonna keep losing our life over miscellaneous ass, frivolous ass shit, then we might as well lose our life for something. God damn, it's too many of us losing our life for nothing when we could be losing our life for something. I'm gonna follow the steps and the guidelines that I know that's gonna be successful in bringing me back home when I leave out the fucking house. I'm gonna follow my gut. If I got a feeling, if something ain't right with your ass, I know I ain't got no fucking feeling in my stomach for nothing. I ain't got butterflies in my stomach for nothing. I don't sense this type of this vibe coming off you for nothing. We gotta learn to listen to that shit. That shit will save your life. Every time, not just one time, every time that should have saved your life. You a human being, you got mad common sense. And we connected to the motherfucking universe. Straight up. A lot of times when your mind telling you, bro, you a dumb motherfucker if you go do that. Listen to that. We don't listen to that. We go, some of us do so much dirt, that shit's cut off. We don't even think like that. That never crossed our mind. You know, us and the universe is just completely out of whack because we don't seek to even get in tune with that. And you know, them the ones that's already fucked up because they don't have no type of guidance. They can't guide themselves and they won't allow the next motherfucker to try to do it. And you know, ain't nobody perfect, but you know, I've come to realize that you get much better results when you listen to motherfuckers that's actually been through the same shit and that's, you know, have been either successful in whatever it is that they, you know, whatever endeavors that they seek to achieve, or they've been unsuccessful. I'm gonna listen to both sides. Cause see, it's something that you did wrong. That's why you weren't successful at this shit. And it's something that you did right. That's why you were successful. So I need to learn both sides of the fucking story so I can know what not to do and what I need to be doing. You see what I'm saying? That's how we gotta start looking at shit, y'all. Y'all already know. I love y'all to death. I'm going crazy. Tomorrow I'm gonna give y'all what y'all been asking for. If y'all wanna know what that is that y'all been asking for, the ones that don't know, just wait on me. I'm gonna fuck with y'all tomorrow. It's your boy SN TV, man. I'm out of here. Love and peace.